Hello and welcome to Daily News from Marja'iyat TV. Headlines: a review of the latest activities related to the religious authority in various parts of the world. Attendance of professors and scholars of Islamic seminaries at the scholarly session of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The activities of the delegation of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi on the occasion of Arbaeen in the holy city of Karbala came to an end. Centers affiliated with the religious authority commemorated Arbaeen Day. The processions associated with the religious authority continue to provide services to pilgrims in holy Karbala. Daily scholarly session of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi with the scholars, clerics, and believers in the holy city of Qom. Another scholarly gathering of the religious authority Grand Ayatollah Shirazi was held in his residence in the holy city of Qom with the participation of dozens of scholars, religious figures, and seminary students. Various jurisprudential, historical, ethical, and cultural topics were discussed and exchanged in this session. The viewers of Marja'iyat Global Network can watch these sessions live on Marja'iyat Global Satellite Channel, affiliated satellite channels, as well as through the Al-Shirazi app and TV boxes at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time. Commemoration of Arbaeen at the home of Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi in Kuwait. On the occasion of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, a mourning ceremony was held at the home of Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi, son of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husayni Shirazi in Kuwait. This ceremony was attended by scholars, seminary students, and devotees of the Ahlulbayt, peace be upon them, and it emphasized the importance of keeping the movement of Ashura alive and its lofty messages for the world today. Conclusion of the delegation of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's activities on Arbaeen in holy Karbala. The mission of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala has concluded its activities on the 21st of Safar 1447. Located on Qibla Street of the Shrine of Imam Hussein, this delegation provided diverse services to pilgrims, attended by the representatives of the religious authority, heads of affiliated institutions, and religious and cultural figures. The delegation's programs included welcoming scholarly figures, answering jurisprudential and doctrinal questions, offering religious consultations, holding Q&A circles, leading congregational prayers, and distributing cultural works of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Presence of believers at the office of the religious authority in holy Karbala on Arbaeen 1447. The office of the religious authority Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in holy Karbala hosted a group of scholars and pilgrims on the 20th of Safar 1447. Within this framework, Sayyid Abbas Mudarrisi attended this office and discussed the situation of believers in various countries with its members. A group of believers, including pilgrims from Qatif, Saudi Arabia, also met with Sayyid Mahdi Shirazi and benefited from his words on the importance of following Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Processions of seminary students serving pilgrims during Arbaeen in Iraq. The processions of seminary students affiliated with the religious authority were active during Arbaeen 1447 along the Najaf Karbala walking route and across different parts of Karbala province. These processions welcomed religious and scholarly figures, answered jurisprudential and doctrinal questions, distributed cultural works of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, and held congregational prayers. Services of the servants of Ahlulbayt procession to Arbaeen pilgrims in holy Karbala. The servants of Ahlulbayt procession was present in Karbala during Arbaeen 1447, serving pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, by distributing food and drinks and offering welfare services. Arbaeen commemoration at Al-Yasin Mosque and Husayniyah in Sydney. On 21st of Safar 1447 AH, the Arbaeen commemoration was held at the Al-Yasin Mosque and Husayniyah affiliated with the religious authority in Sydney, Australia. Programs included congregational prayers, Quran recitation, and the recitation of Ziyarat Arbaeen, a lecture in English by Sayyid Fadil al-Sayyid, a lecture in Arabic by Sheikh Haidar al-Hamdi, and morning rituals led by Ahmad Khagani. Continuation of the activities of the International Association of Husayni Processions on Arbaeen 1447 in Karbala. The delegation of the International Association of Husayni Processions and Associations, affiliated with the Global Institution of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, continued its activities in Karbala on 19th of Safar. This delegation participated in congregational prayers at the Seminary of Allama ibn Fatheli, attended a lecture by Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Hayri, and visited the Rasul al-Adam procession from London, meeting with Sheikh Rahman al-Hayri. Members of this delegation also visited several other processions, including those Rasul al-Adam from Qadimiyah, Khuddam al-Hussein, Shabab Malik al-Ashtar, Shabab Shair al-Madina, and Azal Shuwailish. Qasr al-Zahra Husayniyah procession serving pilgrims in Karbala. The Qasr al-Zahra Husayniyah procession, affiliated with the religious authority in Qadimiyah, was active in the holy city of Karbala during Arbaeen 1447. Under the supervision of the followers of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, it provided daily meals and refreshments to mourners and pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Commemoration of Arbaeen by the women's section of the Zainabiyya Seminary in Damascus. On the occasion of Arbaeen of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, a mourning ceremony was held at the women's section of the Zainabiyya Seminary, affiliated with the religious authority in Damascus, Syria. The program began with the recitation of the Noble Quran and Ziyarat Arbaeen, followed by mourning rituals and a religious lecture. Arbaeen commemoration at Imam Hussein Husayniyah in Beirut. An Arbaeen commemoration was held at the Imam Hussein bin Ali Sayyid al-Shuhada in Beirut, Lebanon, affiliated with the religious authority on 19th of Safar 1447 AH. Sheikh Ridwan Darwish delivered a lecture and eulogies were performed by the reciter of Ahlulbayt poetry, Samir al-Rumani. Public Relations Office of the Religious Authority in Karbala implements the Grand Husayni Project. The Public Relations Office of the Religious Authority, Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, hosted thousands of pilgrims during Arbaeen 1447. As part of the Grand Husayni Project, several thousands of hot meals were distributed daily among the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. This initiative follows the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi to facilitate Arbaeen pilgrimage and is carried out annually by the Public Relations Office. Services of the Ahad Ruqayyah procession to pilgrims in Karbala. The Ahad Ruqayyah procession in the holy city of Karbala was active during Arbaeen 1447. Following the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, it welcomed large numbers of pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and hosted them daily. Conclusion of services of Anwar al-Jawadain Institute to Arbaeen pilgrims in Karbala. The Anwar al-Jawadain Institute, affiliated with the religious authority in Baghdad, which has set up in the holy city of Karbala to serve pilgrims during Arbaeen, concluded its activities. These services, beginning on the 9th of Safar and lasting until the 20th, included distributing food and drinking water, providing rest areas, and organizing religious sessions for pilgrims.